Hi there, just to say this is a short snippet from this week's main episode, which was published on Wednesday as always. If you want the full episode, you can find it just below this one. We're going to do an exercise, an exercise that takes you into direct contact with your experience, which is a bit of an oxymoron because you're always in direct contact with your experience because there's nothing, you cannot possibly experience anything else. But to help you realize that that's the case, we're going to do this little exercise. And if you understand and if you do this exercise enough and you really grasp what I'm trying to get at here, this is going to really, it's going to really impact how you understand reality. And since you're listening, I'm assuming you're interested in understanding reality. So here we go. I want you to get comfortable. I want you to let go of distractions. Like if you're doing something else at the moment, maybe you're cooking, I want you to stop doing that or to come back to this whenever you can. Really set aside a period of 10 minutes for this exercise. Stop what you're doing, sit down, and sit comfortably, sit relaxed, untense your body, sit symmetrically. You don't have to sit in like a meditative position. This is kind of a meditation, but you don't have to do that. Just sit comfortably and set aside all distractions, nothing too elaborate. What I want you to do is to bring, with your eyes open, keep your eyes open, I want you to notice right now that you have your visual field, so you can see whatever you're seeing. And that you cannot see whatever you are not seeing. You also are hearing whatever you're hearing right now. You're hearing my voice, you're hearing sounds in the room around you. You might have sounds coming from outside your house. You're hearing all of this and you're not hearing what you cannot hear. Also, you're feeling whatever you're feeling right now. You might be feeling the pressure of the seat or the sofa on your body. You might be feeling your clothes. You might be feeling the temperature of the room. You might be feeling subtle movements of air on your body. Whatever you're feeling right now, notice that is what you're feeling and that you're not feeling what you are not feeling. Also realize that you're probably having thoughts right now. You might be thinking about this exercise. You might be commenting on this exercise. You might be commenting on me in some way. Or you might be thinking about what's coming next, what you have to do later on. You might be thinking about what's happened earlier today. You might be thinking about something you've been ruminating over for the last little while. Just notice whatever you're thinking is whatever you're thinking and that you're not thinking whatever you're not thinking. Also, notice that whatever emotions you have right now, you might not have any strong emotions, but you always have subtle emotional undertones. Maybe subtle joy, subtle boredom, subtle sadness, subtle anxiety, subtle this, subtle that. You might be having strong emotions. I'm guessing you're probably not if you're listening to a podcast and you're sitting down. But whatever's going on in your emotional world, that is what's going on, and you can only experience the emotions you're experiencing. So I just want you to notice everything that's happening for you right now. That might seem silly. You might say, well, Ross, this is obvious. But it's actually very profound. And what will help you notice is notice what we're trying to do here is to try and get a sense of anything that is beyond your current experience. So try and get a sense of anything that you cannot see with your eyes, you cannot hear with your ears, that you cannot feel in your body, that you cannot feel as an emotion in your body, and that you cannot imagine. Try and get a sense of anything like that. Like maybe it's a friend, you can imagine a friend. So you're not currently experiencing them, but you can say, well, that's beyond my experience. My friend is beyond my experience because they exist independently of me. They exist independently of my experience. Or it might be the nearest town or the nearest city or the street around the corner, a place that isn't within your current experience. You can say, well, okay, I'm not experiencing it now. I'm not literally in that street or that city, but it's there because I know it's there because I can imagine it and I've been there before. And anything else, even the most subtle intimations, anything outside your experience right now. Even if it's something that is not so obvious, it's something maybe you can't even point to it or express what it is, describe it. Right, here's the kicker, and this is the key of this entire exercise, is to realize that thing, what you call this thing that is outside your experience, or the sense of this thing that is outside your experience, that whole experience, that whole concept, that whole sense or intimation is within your experience. And the thing itself that you're trying to experience that is not in your experience, that thing is you only know it through your current experience of it. You only know your friend through the image of you, the friend that you have in your mind. You only know the city because you're imagining it. Or you only know the street around the corner because you're imagining it, or anything else. You only know it because you're imagining it as part of your current experience. And more generally, step out from that specific thing right now, or specific things, and just try to find something outside your current experience. Really try to get a sense of something and try to locate it and try and find that it is outside your current experience. Try and find something outside your current experience. Keep trying to find something outside your current experience. Keep digging in your senses, in your mind, in your body, in your entire embodied experience. Try and keep trying to find something outside your current experience. And what I want you to realize is whenever you find something that appears to be outside your current experience, that thing is not outside your current experience. The only way you know that thing is through your current experience. And again, if you really care about understanding what we're trying to get at here, trying to understand the fundamental nature of human experience, I want you to repeat this until it really hits you. Not as an idea, but it actually hits you and you can feel it, and it has an impact on you. That you cannot find anything outside your current experience. And, well, that basically means your current experience is all there is. Literally. Your current experience is all there is. All right, you can let go of that exercise and you can Just go back into ordinary mode, not trying to do anything, just listening. Hi there, just to say this is a short snippet from this week's main episode, which was published on Wednesday as always. If you want the full episode, you can find it just below this one.